Hi everyone, welcome to the 2020 Your Year Ahead reading with Pick a Crystal for you. So this is for 2020 to see the energies that are upcoming for you for this year. The crystals that I have, and just pick one because there are 8 cards per crystal. So the first one is this gorgeous Amethyst cluster. Number 2 is this beautiful Citrine piece. And 3 is a crystal ball made of quartz. Number 4 is this lovely slice of agate, which reminds me of the ocean or water. And I'll just show you the flashes in this beautiful Labradorite. You can see, look at the colour in there, it's so gorgeous. Okay, so see what you're drawn to, what crystal you're drawn to. Amethyst, citrine, clear quartz crystal ball, Agate Slice, or Labradorite. Okay, alright, so I'm going to get started. There'll be timestamps below the video, so just go to the timestamp just to make it easier, and if you'd like a private reading, the link is below for that also. So I'll just move this while I get the cards out, and hopefully you can still see. I'm just going to put the cards down here, lay them out, and then I will hold the camera so that you can see everything, and talk to you about what you've got here. Interesting. Okay. Alright. So this is for you guys that chose the Amethyst. First of all, the 2 tarot cards that you have are interesting. You have the Ace of Swords with the 6 of Cups. Interesting. So for some people, if you chose Amethyst, there's an energy here to do with ideas and creativity as well, and tapping into your inner child. I'm getting with this, you know, the 6 of Cups is a card of the past. It can sometimes relate to childhood, but for this year there's something about tapping into a side of yourself where you can connect to something that I'm getting creativity, ideas related to creativity that will inspire you in your life, and using those ideas for certain projects, pathways, opening up your path this year in 2020. For some people, there could be news about a child this year as well, or a development with regards to if you have a child. And for other people, there could definitely be something with either, you know, obviously this is not going to be for everyone, but either pregnancy, or if it's not pregnancy as such, it could be the beginning of a project that is very creative, that has an inspirational aspect to it, but is related to ideas, and tapping into a creative aspect of yourself that is very fulfilling, I'm getting. Okay, now the next couple of cards are interesting. You have Detach and There's Something Better, and I really feel for some people this is about a relationship that you've been kind of waiting on. And again, this is not for everybody. There's different messages in these, you know, in these general messages, obviously, but you're being shown that detaching from a situation that feels like it could be related to the past. It could be related to, for some people, this could be related to siblings, because again, these cards are all connected to each other. So, you know, I do read them all together. There could be a situation with a sibling that you need to detach from slowly, because this is a card of childhood, and, you know, it can relate to siblings as well. So detaching from a situation that may be something that was just tied to the past for you, or tied to a nostalgia, or tied to a connection that has kind of you've moved on from in some way, or you've had to move on from because of different reasons. Okay, and it's saying there's something better. And what I'm getting with this is, you know, it's not necessarily saying, oh, you're substituting someone from the past for a new person, though, you know, for some people it might even be a bit like that. But it's more the fact of you're moving on from a lot of negative energies that have held you back in the past, or toxic people, or people that just drain your energy, to focusing on your own path, your own power of positivity and creation. I feel like with this angel here, she's holding what looks like this bouquet of flowers, which symbolizes abundance. And look at this figure here. She's setting free the dove of peace. So it's like moving on in peace and without holding a grudge, but also looking at, you know, what you can do in your life this year that is creative, and that echoes with these messages as well. So there's something that you can do this year that is very positive for you, but there is something here where you have to overcome some procrastination. So you have the angel of procrastination. Okay, so this is something that could be holding you back this year that you need to check in with yourself every now and then over. So it could be that, you know, there are some negative habits or indulgences or, you know, certain things that you may be doing at times that are either a little bit of a time waster or are, you know, taking away from an aspect of your focus. And because you're trying to bring something in that's creative this year, it's very important that you don't let procrastination block you from a new path that you can intuitively sense. And you've already had ideas about this with the Ace of Swords. So, or you will have ideas early in the year, because this is the first card. So to me, this is to do with early in the year energy. That's just how I read that. Might be different for the other cards, but that's how I'm reading it for you guys. So there's something better, but you need to overcome procrastination. Is saying that there is a new path for you this year, and it's something that is breaking you away from the old, okay? And this could be career-related projects, creativity, those, you know, those sort of things. You will have to be careful of taking the easy way out at times this year, because this year, I mean, obviously, if you know astrology, you know the Saturn-Pluto conjunction is very active and really is a strong presence this year for everybody. And, you know, Saturn Pluto together in Capricorn, and I know Saturn does go into Aquarius in March for a little bit, but then honestly most of the year it is in Capricorn until next year, or the very end of this year. But we're still very much in that theme, and with that energy you'll find that you need to keep picking yourself up, you know, by your bootstraps, so to speak, and just being quite stoic and pushing on and not sort of caving in and letting yourself kind of get lost in too many distractions or lost in too much negativity of other people or your own negativity, your own inertia. So the Angel of Procrastination card feels quite significant to me, because it's sort of suggesting that this could be a bit of a block for you this year if you let it. But, you know, again, it's up to you. It's your decision. You know, you being aware of this may actually go, okay, you know what, I'm just letting myself go too far with, you know, laying in bed for so many hours in the morning. I should start my day early and be a bit more disciplined. Definitely about self-discipline and self-motivation. And look at the next card after that. You have Rebirth. So if you can get a handle on this issue that may be blocking you at times this year, and I do get a very Capricornian energy with this, so you may be someone that has Capricorn in your chart in some aspect, Sun, Moon or Rising, or if you don't, you may have strong Saturn energy or Saturn transits that are affecting you that make you feel like procrastinating and kind of, you know, hanging back from taking charge. But this is saying if you do overcome this year, you're going to experience a rebirth and a transformation that's going to be very powerful for you. Now, for other people, there is something here about letting go of, as I was saying, it could be a relationship from the past or a connection with somebody that is draining or, you know, draining an aspect of your life in some way. Once you get over the procrastination around that, you will experience a transformation in your life that allows you to move to the next level. And I feel like it's been something that's coming on for a long time. I'm just going to see what else, because I feel like there's other messages for other people that are wanting to come through. With the detached card, I heard detached from drama, okay? So there may be dramas going on either, you know, directly involving you or other people around you that you need to sort of step away from and focus more on positive energy that you can generate within yourself, because I'm getting this is going to be really powerful. Don't get stuck in old ways, old thinking that, you know, old ways of thinking that are keeping you stuck. You want to move towards fresh energy and, you know, putting the efforts in so that you can experience a transformation in your life, which is what I'm seeing here. The Lapis Lazuli card says problem resolved, third eye and throat chakra, and I also have the surrender to effortlessness. It says stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. So you might be pushing too hard in some areas or resisting certain things. That's what I'm getting. Some kind of extremes going on here. And, you know, it's saying that you can experience more fulfillment if you just relax a little bit each day and not be like, oh, I've got to get this done, I've got to get, and, you know, stress about it. Kind of be more like in the moment, yes, I'm going to take care of everything that I need to, you know, I'm going to balance everything out and be confident in that and just trust in that more. And you'll see that things become a lot more effortless for you. The Lapis card is talking about third eye, which is interesting because, you know, you guys are Amethyst crystal, you chose the Amethyst, and that is, both of these crystals relate to opening up your psychic abilities. So I find that very interesting. And this is saying problem resolved. So if there is an issue that comes up for you guys that chose Amethyst this year to do with a significant issue in your life or something that you're worried about that you're trying to overcome, really I'm getting here that it's going to be sorted out for you, not to worry so much. Go with the flow, but listen to your intuition and take action around situations that are bogging you down or have been bogging you down for a long time. So there might be some kind of change that you want to make that's been coming to you intuitively. It could be, I mean, as you know, these are general readings, so it could be anything from career, where you live, relocating or changing homes, moving, to something to do with your business or your work, and growing that and sort of stepping up in some way in your life so that you can experience more happiness. All right, so that was for the amethyst people. Next one is the gorgeous citrine. Love this. Look at that. It's just so beautiful. Okay, so for you guys, let's see what you guys have. You have the Temperance card, which is Sagittarius, and you have the World card, which is Saturn. Beautiful cards, actually. Ask your angels. Angel of past lives. Okay. Well-deserved reward. Oh, I like that. Communication. Interesting. Pipestone. Ancestors and root chakra. And surrender to sleep and rest. All right. So there's a lot of energy here. I feel a lot of really strong energy. Wow. This is a very dynamic year. I just saw 1111 on my camera there. This is a very dynamic year for you guys. There's a lot of energy here. There's a lot going on. Okay, let's start with the tarot cards first. So two major arcana cards, which shows, first of all, very powerful energy for you guys that chose the citrine. Okay. Sagittarius and Saturn. So for some people, there is an end of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle this year for you that is to do with your healing and is to do with going to a new level, because Saturn is about closing old doors and opening new ones, okay? And so you're definitely closing the door on past issues that have really been difficult for you in some way, and you're experiencing like a new level of healing through some new and exciting experiences that are coming through for you this year. There could be some travel as well, I'm getting. So being that this is Sagittarius and this is the World card, definitely could be some travel at some stage this year, or planning, a planning stage of wanting to go on a trip. If you don't go on it this year, you might be planning for it for next year, but I feel like a lot of people are going on a trip this year. I feel a lot of energy here. So ask your angels and past lives, angel of past lives. So there may be people around you also this year where there's some difficulties or some problems with certain individuals. I don't feel like it's directly to do with you as such. I feel like it's more to do with people around you going through some kind of emotional turmoil, and they may ask for your support or help, okay? And you will really need to ground yourself and, bolster your personal energy and make sure you get rest and sleep, hence this card, to deal with some of, other people's struggles around you that may impact you in some sense because they're asking for advice, or they're coming to you and letting you know that they're going through certain things. You may be almost acting as a counselor to some friends or people around you, counseling people, talking to them, giving them advice. And this may be draining for you at times, but you are in the right place at the right time to help certain people, hence the past life card. So there are some past life karmic lessons related to other people this year. But I love this card for you, well-deserved reward. So there would be something this year for you guys that is coming through that is very beautiful for you. It is a karmic reward. So you have done a certain amount of work, and that definitely relates to the Saturn card here. And the cycles, this is about long cycles finishing and new ones starting. So in, the last cycle, whatever you did or whatever you experienced, whether it's this life or the previous life, could be past life for a lot of people since we have the past life card. This is now this year giving you a karmic reward, and that's very powerful. It's saying that you have done certain things as a soul that have allowed you to progress to a level where you can reach certain heights and reach a certain level within your own experience of this life that will allow you to receive some kind of reward. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean a material reward, though it could be. It could be an acknowledgement because we have it next to the communication card. It could be hearing some amazing news that is very uplifting to you. It could be that somebody really recognizes your worth after feeling like you have not been recognized. So there's something very beautiful for you guys here. And, for some people it could be a spiritual reward or a reward within a relationship, because this is very much a energy of relating and communicating with others. So I really love this energy for you guys. The other cards are, as I said, the surrender to rest and sleep. So you may need more rest or sleep this year because of the intensity of, what you're experiencing this year. And there's a lot, as I said, with these two beautiful cards, there's a lot of healing and there's a lot of change around you, ending of the old and starting new things. Pipestone cat Catalanite, I think it says, ancestors and root chakra. So this is interesting because I did say you need to make sure you're grounded. Remember I said that before, because you need to, and that's the root chakra, grounding into the earth, to feel a sense of balance when dealing with other people this year. But make sure this year that you do get enough rest, because you may be feeling at times quite exhausted, quite worn out, because you're doing a lot and there's a lot of energy around you this year. But I do get a lot of positive vibes for you guys this year, and I heard the word achievement. So there's something that you may achieve this year that will be very big for you. And just make sure you get enough rest, because you may feel like at times a little bit overwhelmed, and you know, you're doing a lot. There's a lot of energy, there's a lot of change. You may be changing jobs, you know, traveling, changing home, you know, there could be a lot of changes going around you, so you need to make sure you give yourself rest and don't try and push yourself too hard. Let's look at the crystal ball. So this is for if you chose crystal ball. We have the Knight of Cups. Oh goodness, two knights there facing each other. It's bizarre. Knight of Swords, yes card, I like that. Listen. Angel of Inspiration, great. Peace. Green Aventurine, new opportunities, heart chakra, wow. And the last card is Surrender to Prayer. Very spiritual energies in this one here, but we start off with two male energies around you. So there could be two significant males in your life, or, you know, these could be family members, these could be, you know, romantic connections. There could be a choice between two different people in a love situation for some people. There could be something of, for some people, an energy of working in some kind of partnership, or going into a contract with somebody. But there's positive energy with this. So you have the card yes next to it. So there's something very positive with new connections. Even for some people, this is new friendships and alliances, I heard. So you're connecting with people that have energies that are complementary to you this year. And I really like that because it's next to the yes card. So also with the yes card, if you've been wanting to do something this year, again, it could be connected to alliances, going into like some kind of collaboration, I want to say, with another person, working on something together. Again, it could be love related for some people. It might be even a sibling, or somebody that is like a friend to you that can help you with an idea that you have, or can give you support or advice with something that you want to do. The yes card is saying go forward with something this year that you've been thinking about, that you want to take action on. This is the year to do it for you guys. Listening, so listening related to Angel of Inspiration, you really need to listen to your intuition this year, you guys, because you have yes with listen and Angel of Inspiration, which tells me that there are ideas coming in for new pathways for you, okay? And it's coming from your intuition, okay? And it might be for some people to do with a business idea, a project, a new direction in some way. It could be anything from a job to, you know, something that you want to achieve or do. There's a lot of peace for you this year, which is wonderful, and that definitely is related to following your intuition this year, so I really like that. You have heart chakra here, so there's definitely love energy around you, I feel that. Green Aventurine, new opportunities related to heart chakra. This very much relates for me with listening to your intuition for the inspiration that's coming to you. This is something that's coming from that intuitive part of you, you know, your heart energy and your deeper intuition. So listen to that. It's very important this year. And, you know, if you went through a difficult time this year, you'll find that you'll have more peaceful moments this year, and more of a sense of contentment, and more of a sense of being able to take a bit of time to retreat and just heal yourself and rejuvenate and step away from a lot of intensity and a lot of, you know, energy that you may have experienced last year that was quite different. So I really like that. I'm also getting meditation for that. So you guys may benefit from meditation this year as well, to connect more to your heart chakra, which will actually be very, very beneficial for you, especially when it comes to making decisions about business, financial matters, or projects that you're involved in. And this is a lovely card saying surrender to prayer. It says give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, again it mentions the heart, you will be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will arrive. This is really beautiful. So with this card, with the peace and the surrender to prayer and the inspiration card, I feel like a lot of the work that you do spiritually this year, if you're someone that likes to connect with spirit and knows how to do that, and you know, whether you're praying for yourself or other people, or asking for support from your highest guides, this is actually going to be very helpful for you. If you're not someone who usually prays, prayer and meditation is going to be something that does benefit you. I'm also hearing yoga, so for some people yoga is part of that, or it may be yoga rather than prayer for some people. But there's something that you can push forward with this year that's very exciting for you, and I feel like, again, there's this feeling of going to another level with something. You have the Yes card, so it's encouraging you to take action on your ideas. For some people, you're collaborating with another person who's going to help you achieve something this year as well. All right, so let's go to the next card. So this is, the next crystal. This is a gorgeous Agate Slice. I love it. It looks like the ocean. All right, here's your cards. The Empress, beautiful. Oh, the Page of Pentacles, nice. Recovery, okay. Control. Angel of Determination, very nice. Self-mastery, wow, that's a deep card. Clear Quartz Meditation, another message about meditation for you guys. And Surrender Procrastination, which also came up for the first lot of people. So let's get into this. So you have the Empress card, first of all, with the Page of Pentacles. So this is a new pathway coming forward for you this year, or that you're stepping into this year. This is to do with abundance and to do with, you know, a sense of fulfillment and achieving what you feel you need to go to the next level in your life. And it's something to do with feeling like you need to create a sense of security for yourself and abundance around you. And you feel like that's there for you this year. It's almost like intuitively you step into the year going, okay, you know, I need to change something this year. I need to make some changes this year that are positive for me, that are going to support me, that are going to help me feel more comfortable materially, and also, you know, comfortable and happy and content. So the Page of Pentacles with that is about a new idea, a new project, that you're going to do something that's not just an idea, but it's very practical. It has a pragmatic aspect to it. So it's a beginning card. So it shows that you're just starting this year. You know, maybe you've had an idea already and you're like, okay, I'm going to do this year, you know. And these cards are very positive for that, saying that you will do several things, one or more things this year that are actually going to set you onto a new path, which is very exciting, and they're going to help you attract more abundance. So for some people it's a new job, for some people it's just something that you want to do that's practical, that's going to enhance your life in a positive way. You also have the recovery card. So if for some people you've had some struggles with your health or energy levels, or someone close to you, like very close to you, that you're concerned about, this is a positive omen for you to say that. It's next to the Control card, so I do feel that with discipline and a focus on your health, your routine, your vitality, and your well-being, you can actually benefit a lot and improve your health this year in some way. So, you know, it could be anything from diet to a health issue, anything related. It could be all combined, but you do require to have some self-control here. You know, maybe there are certain things that you can't eat, or, you know, for your health, that, you know, some people have allergies like gluten sensitivity, and, you know, when you eat gluten, you're like, oh, I wish I didn't do that because I feel so tired the next day, things like that. So you're definitely needing to look after your health and take it a little bit easy with your health, and not to push yourself too much, especially these cards. Yes, they're very positive for starting a new thing or several new things this year, but it's, you know, with the Empress card, it's saying that you don't want to push yourself too hard. You want to sort of take things a day at a time, a step at a time, and go gradually more so. This is Venus. So Venus is about gradual improvement and stepping forward slowly in your life. But also for some people there could be, and again, this is different for everyone, could be pregnancy this year, or childbirth, or a new project that's creative as well. And recovery can also relate for some people about your finances, so improving your finances this year. Now you have the Angel of Determination, which is asking you to be brave this year, step forward in courage, with courage, and know that you're supported in these new goals and ambitions you have. Now, the Mastery card comes up because it says, okay, well, yes, you're going to achieve some things this year, but you will be tested in the area of self-mastery and self-discipline. And you do need to look after yourself in terms of balancing your energy this year and not taking on too much too quickly. But don't give up, because you have Angel of Determination saying that, you know, as you continue on, you will find that the situation that you're trying to manifest, or the changes that you want, will happen, but you need patience, is what I'm getting. Clear Quartz Meditation. Yep, so your advice is meditate this year. Crown Chakra may be opening up for you guys this year. And Surrender Procrastination. So it says now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. So you guys have to take some positive action this year. I mean, I don't like to tell people what to do, even though it sounded very firm when I said that, but I just feel the energy is very strong for Definitely go after your goals this year, you guys, because you have very strong energy with success with that. Patience is needed, but definitely success is there with some change that you want to make. This is for Labradorite. See what you guys have. The Page of Swords. The Devil card. Ooh. Listen to your intuition. That message again. Win or lose. Oh, Mother Earth, beautiful. Healing, Heart Chakra, another Heart Chakra card. Angel of Balance. Oops, sorry. And Surrender to Play. Very nice. Okay, so you guys have some kind of communication or idea or new project coming in, but you have to be careful this year of not getting sidetracked or overly worried about money. Easier said than done, but sometimes, you know, we do worry about money, and that's just part of life, part of the struggle. Don't let money be the pure motivator for you this year, because it's saying it's more about what feels good for you mentally. So even if you are, you know, in a job situation, and just say you're wanting to get out of a toxic work situation, you're like, oh, but you're worried about you know, you want to go to a job that's less stressful, but then you're like, well, the pay might be lower because I'm going, you know, to something that's easier. It's saying don't worry about that. Let yourself go with the flow and choose a situation that's going to be more mentally healthy for you, is what I'm picking up very strongly here. So that could be work, relationship, any situation here. I'm getting choose for your mental health and your sanity. Don't take on too much is what I'm getting, because it could get really overwhelming and you could feel changed by it with the Devil card. Listen to your intuition. Very important message this year. So the reason this card comes up, and I feel it very strongly with these ones, is, again, you know, you may be tempted to look more on the practical side of life this year, which is fine. You know, we always can do that, and that's a very human thing. But this message for you guys is, don't get so practical that you just only focus on your finances and your money and stuff like that at the cost of your mental well-being. Make sure you have some balance this year. You have the Win or Lose card, which is saying pick your battles this year. Don't, you know, try not to react to everything that's going on around you. You may, you know, because you guys have the Devil card, there could be some toxic energies around you that you're trying to balance out this year, and listening to your intuition is the thing that's going to help you. It may be sometimes the advice that you get from your own intuition is like, don't speak up now, wait till later, even though you want to, but you need to listen to your intuition, that sort of thing. I get the word balance, and you do have that. Actually, I forgot about that. You have the Angel of Balance card, so very important for you guys to balance things out this year. Mother Earth is saying connect with nature, connect with energies that make you feel at peace, grounded, a sense of abundance. Enjoy the simple things in life. Going out for a nice meal, you know, doing nice things for yourself that just get you in touch with your physical body, spending time with people that care about you. Very strong here, especially with the Heart Chakra. That's going to be your energy of grounding and balance this year, is connecting with people that care for you and doing things for yourself with a sense of love and nurturing, because there is a little bit of difficult energy around you with other people this year, in the workplace with some people, or with people that are less aware than you, that you might have to struggle with a little bit. But that's only just a small portion of the reading. The rest of the reading looks pretty strong. Very beautiful energies out in nature for you this year. If you get to the beach or go to the mountains, go for a hike. You're trying to balance the energies out this year and working on your personal balance, and that's where you're going to find a sense of peace and serenity and joy, is from finding your personal balance, and also your relationships. It's a 2 card, so your relationships will support you very strongly this year. People around you will bring a lot of support to you, even though you may be struggling over here with other people. You have support around you, so, you know, reach out to people that if you need it, and connect with people. Don't isolate yourself this year. And also the last message is surrender to play. It says take a break from overthinking a goal, do something fun. Playtime is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. So your last message is surrender to play, and that relates to what I said before. Do something nice for yourself this year at certain times. You know, make sure you don't just focus on work and routine. You need to do some joyful things to help connect to that part of yourself that just needs that. You know, we all need that. And so very strong message if you're someone that's overworking or is overly focused on finances or worried about that this year. Those are the messages, guys. Thank you so much for watching. As I said, if you'd like a personal reading, the link is below. I hope everyone has a fabulous 2020, and thank you so much once again. Bye.